Hello, welcome back. Once again, we'll be playing Zelda Breath of the Wild, and today we'll look for some more shrines, possibly commit some crimes, kill some enemies, and continue getting more heart containers. Then I scared two kids just by looking at them. The adults were the same. Well, looks like they've heard about the crimes I've committed. Well, I guess it's a good thing you guys don't know about the crimes I've committed in-game. While I was walking, I heard some commotion in the woods, so I decided to check it out, and it turned out to be two bokoblins. So I saved the two NPCs from certain death, not because I wanted to help them, but because I wanted to get a gift from them. And a gift I received. Looked under some rocks for some bugs, because if you look under rocks, there's a chance of finding bugs. A little bit later, I found another ruin that also seems to be occupied by enemies. Some were tough, but the rest weren't. So then I decided to kill every last one of them. Every last enemy. I killed them all, and I don't regret it. Turns out they didn't have much, so I decided to go into the nearby woods to start foresting when I was rudely interrupted by a bokoblin. So I quickly dealt with them. Teleported to the nearby tower to look for some place to go. After leaving the tower on my way to somewhere I thought there would be a shrine, I decided to take a detour to the nearby stone talus. Pulled out my hammer and then got on top of the stone talus. Did a pro gamer move. It picked me up as if inviting me to kill it, so of course, I instantly took that offer and killed it. Whether or not it meant to give that offer, we'll never know now, and then watched it die. Took the spoils of my victory, went over to the shop in Hanto village and sold all my gems to the derpy-faced merchant. Somehow surprised Bolson by buying furniture for my house instead of leaving it empty. Admired my house after I decorated it, and then slammed my head into a stone wall. I realized I ran out of rupees and I didn't have enough to buy any milk for my tea, so we're not gonna have tea for a little while, I guess. Had a staring contest with the merchant to see if he would give me a discount. I didn't win. Traveled around a while looking for any shrines if I could find some, but there wasn't any for a while. But then I found one. But I couldn't complete it because I didn't have any arrows. So I bought two from Beetle. Then I did a little trick I discovered by placing two bombs down, dropping down, entering through the gate, blowing up the bombs after you opened the gate by hitting it with your sword. You can actually lock yourself in just like this. Did a stealth mission type thing. Broke my last weapon on the super strong guardian and had to escape. Finished off another shrine. Had a big brain moment and used the metal box to jump over the fence instead of having to face the guardian. Got a 10th heart container. The recording crashed, but basically what I did is climb up the Death Mountain Tower. The potion I was using ran out, and Link quickly became crispy. So I gathered 10 fireproof lizards and traded it for a fireproof chest plate. Then, now that I'm fireproof, I went to Goron City and almost got crushed by falling lava boulders, but managed to avoid them. And then Zelda told me how to defeat the lizard causing the lava boulders. Then I went to get a massage at the nearby inn, then unlocked the shrine at Goron City. Entered the next shrine. Used one of my special tricks to have to avoid using fire. Got a ruby from a chest. Used my good timing skills to knock the fire out of the lantern onto the leaves, setting them on fire and getting the barrel. Then I got the spirit orb from the monk in the shrine, completing the shrine. Pranked the nearby Octorok. Took a minecart ride and powered the minecart using bombs to gain momentum so I could get past all the Octoroks on the trail so I could get to the shrine easier. Froze a power connector mid-air and then jumped off of it and completed the easiest shrine. Started to set a guardian on fire with a blue torch. Completed the shrine. Found a Korok. Completed another shrine. Went to Hanto village and went to the goddess shrine and got an 11th heart container. climbed up a mountain, knocked over some giant stone dominoes, found another shrine in a rocky canyon area, and that's when it called out. The massive creature in the sandstorm. An indomitable foe. One that cannot be easily defeated. One that only has one weakness. Destroying the evil within. But to get to it is a task within itself. Got a little bit of a makeover. And yes, Link does look adorable. Finished another shrine. And finished another shrine as well. Unlocked a third shrine after completing a puzzle. In this shrine, though, instead of having to complete a puzzle, I got a free fire weapon and another spirit orb. Then I saw a blood moon was happening, so I went over to the cooking pot near my house, took all my ingredients, cooked every single last one of them, and then the blood moon happened.
The blood moon rises once again. Please be careful.
After exploring the maze for a bit, I quickly found a way down to get to the shrine, and I went to the shrine. Picked up the item in the shrine's chest, and got the spirit orb. Finally got my 12th heart container, so now we only need one more heart container, and one heart container equals 4 spirit orbs. So we just need to complete 4 more shrines, and then we can get the Master Sword. Looked for more shrines on the map, realized a rock formation looks exactly like a heart. Killed a high-level test guardian. Got another spirit orb. Got another spirit orb. Navigated the Lost Woods very easily. Got the 4th and final spirit orb. Got the 13th heart container. And then I went up to the Master Sword.
Link, you are our final hope. The fate of Hyrule rests with you.
Who is that? Did I doze off again? Well, well. It's you. You finally decided to return. Better late than never. After 100 years, I'd nearly given up hope on seeing you again. Even my patience has limits, you know. That look on your face tells me that you have no recollection of me, however. I have watched over Hyrule since time immemorial. Many have referred to me over the ages as the Deku Tree. That is the weapon created by the ancient goddess. The sword that seals the darkness that only the chosen knight can wield against the Calamity Ganon. Believe it or not, it was actually you who wielded that sword 100 years ago. But I must warn you to take extreme caution. The sword stands as a test to anyone who would dare attempt to possess it. As you are now, I cannot say whether you are worthy or not. If you sought to free the sword in any sort of weakened state, you would surely lose your life where you stand. Best of luck, young one.
And with that, I took hold of the sword and started pulling it out of the stone. Bit by bit, I started to pull it out, and finally did it. Now back in my position, the Master Sword. With it, the sword to destroy evil. I can now dispel the evil that has taken hold of the divine beasts.
Your master will come for you. Until then, you shall rest safely here. Although the slumber of restoration will most certainly deprive him of his memories, please trust me when I say that I know he will arrive before you yet again.
If I may be so bold, what is it that you are planning to do next, Princess?
The Master Sword. I heard it speak to me. It seems that my role is unfinished. There is still something I must do.
I sense there is great strength in your dedication.
Great Dekutri, I ask of you, when he returns, can you please relay this message? Tell him
Now then, words intended for him would sound much better in the tones of your voice, don't you think?
Yes.
What you just saw happened where you stand 100 years ago. After you were separated from the sword, the princess thought to bring it here, where she knew that it would be safe under my watch. She continues to fight, trapped deep within the confines of Hyrule Castle. Her heart cascades with faith that you will return. She has a smile like the sun. I would do much to feel its warmth upon me once again.
Anyway, that's it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching, and once again, I'll see you next time. Don't forget to tune in to see what crazy stuff happens.